I have been busy. Lots of things have been going on, but I'm finally here on Hermitcraft this week to make some fun stuff today. And one of those is this building over here. I'm just so very excited about this whole area inside here, which is going to get all that and possibly covered as well, because I do want it to be dark in here, but you know, you're getting the privilege of seeing it all in the light while I'm building it. I think it's going to be looking really cool though once it is dark, because areas like this that are all kind of gloomy and such, it's going to be so cool with all the detail I'm going to add. I'm so very excited, and this is just the next stage for that. And then other than one other main build, I have no other plans in here, so it might even be done fairly quickly. I mean, who knows? It's me. You know, I might want to be adding detail forever. Who knows? But I've got in here almost done because I've got the postal office system already built, and then I did do this build, the smelter, I guess, this bamboo smelter that isn't quite working. I'm still using coal for now just to let that sort of gather up in the background. But yeah, we've got a theme going on here, and well, this will be my post room and my smelter room. And honestly, unless I expand upwards, I probably will keep it not much more than that. And yes, if you're wondering, there is still birthday cake behind me. Okay, I just keep forgetting it's there, and whenever I'm hungry, I'm eating golden carrots, and well, the saturation means I never get around to eating the cake. So that'll have to move when I build this place. I'm sorry, cake. You're gonna have to go. But before I work on this building here, I've got a bunch of other things to show you, because I've been working in various different places around the server. So come with me on a quick little update. And that way I can actually do a quick little project in between this one and build a small little farm for a shop I'm meant to have probably already made. Just don't tell the Popo, it'll be fine. And the first of those projects is this over here. This is XB's and Beef's River, of course, big business, as you know. And honestly, I'd say it's pretty much 99% done. I might add some tweaks here and there, a little bit of extra detail, but honestly, I've done quite a lot, as you can see by the time-lapse running. I added 2 bridges, some trees on my side of the terrain, on the XB's side of the river, and of course lighting too, because, well, it's me, and Beef doesn't like lighting by the looks. At nighttime, this thing is a death trap, so we had to add some just for my own safety, if anything. Then if we take a flight really quickly back to my own base, I did in fact work on the little, or should I say fairly large extension to my storage room down here. This is how I left it last time, and well, if I head down these stairs, or even just the scaffold here, you'll notice that not only do I have this floor, I also have this one below, and well, you could say I got a little bit carried away, because if you look from far away, it's a whole thing. I did a little bit of extra digging as well, opening it up down here and pushing some of the terrain back. I kind of want to keep a little bit of it. I want to keep it fairly natural, even in places down here with the farms and such. But yeah, I currently have no plan on how I'm taking this further. So, you know, probably not a project that I'm going to be working on until I'm ready. Oh, and other than the map that is up there that I need to add, I do in fact have a new friend who I totally didn't steal. Did I? Exactly. Stay silent. And you'll stay happy. And yeah, this guy is just here for saddles, because that is what my shop needs to be. Well, one of my shops. And so yeah, I'm just keeping him safe down here for now. Which means putting that block there. Gotta make sure he's okay. Can't be losing that guy. He took a while to get here. And well, actually not too far from that, really, the last project I'm going to show you is in fact the one we worked on last episode, which is down in the cave, which I've connected with this path, which, yes, will be water at some point. Just, I'm not going to add that until I'm ready, of course, because water isn't the easiest thing to work in. But if you watched last episode, which, by the way, thank you if you did. YouTube didn't do a good job of sending that out to people, so thank you. And also, please go watch it if you haven't. It'd be great. It'd be super awesome. But anyway, tree farm, here it is. Still not done completely. I need to add a storage room below and such. But I did, if you remember, in the episode say that one, I was going to add stone and stuff like this in the area, which I have in fact done. And of course, oh, there's gravel there. I was just jump scared by that. I didn't know there was gravel still. I swear I just changed it all to stone, as you can tell, which, by the way, this small section took far too long, partly because I also dug out an area, as you can see here, quite obviously, because, yes, I've marked out a farm, which we're going to actually work on very quickly now, because it is a different design than mine. Obviously, I don't do redstone very well. Hell, dang it. How dare you be good at building in redstone? Yeah, exactly. But this is, in fact, going to be the nether plant farm. Another thing for my shop. And, well, also, it makes sense to put it next to this, because this does, in fact, grow nether trees, and you need the mushrooms for those, the fungus, and well, this thing in here is going to be just that. And so I thought, why not just get on with it really, really quickly, and I'll show you the progress as I go. Then I will have ticked off both saddles and nether plants in technically one episode. Okay, so I'm just building this thing, and I'll be honest, when it said like waterlogged leaves, for some reason I didn't think that was a thing. That isn't to do with anything other than the fact that it's a waterlogged leaf, is it? Oh, look at that. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what? I love it. That's such an odd thing. But anyway, got a little bit of a storage system going. The water's going to be pouring down there. And then there's this weird contraption here, which honestly makes my brain hurt. But it'll make sense. In fact, this actually might be the first one of these I've ever made. It's sort of a minecart picker-up dispensary thing. I'm sure it has a name. But anyway, I'll show you it in a bit. I'm almost done. Oh, and if you were thinking this design is even less big business, then you thought, well, don't worry, we're going to be waterlogging some rails as well. Guys, this is my kind of design. Water and redstone? Ah-ha-ha, very big business. Where's my briefcase? I'm kidding, but this is kind of wild. I have to do some weird rail magic here to make these point in the right way, and it's kind of annoying, I won't lie. So while I'm building this thing, I did want to quickly ask you if you had any ideas for down here, how this build in particular is designed around, and a little bit about the tree farm too. Now, for a concept, for like, you know, a starting point for you guys, this cave down here in general is a little bit of an underground market kind of vibe. Not necessarily black market, just it happens to be underground in a cave. And so I'm kind of obviously doing that with my main base area up top as well, but yeah, I kind of want to make these almost look like little stalls, or intertwine them a little bit in some sort of lore that isn't necessarily related to the farms, but it also could be too. I mean, I'm up for suggestions, but that is the one thing that is stumping me for down here right now. I guess the waterway going through the middle of it as like a bit maybe of a tour could be kind of a bit of a concept to play with too, but ultimately it's going to be a kind of a fun project down here. So I'm up for all your fun ideas, and yeah, and with that, the build is complete. Okay, so other than lighting this place up and adding any extra bits or changing the shape of this stone around it, if I need it to look a little bit nicer, yes, I'm holding Ren's head. This is actually science slash redstone slash nonsense, which we all know and love. But yes, we are going to be using these here because these are note blocks, and note blocks make sound. And with these on them, they do not, because we have the mob head thing where if you put a mob head on a note block, it makes the mob head sound. If you use hermits, luckily, at least not yet, it doesn't make a hermit sound. That would actually be awful. But yes, currently it basically mutes the note blocks, which I love having a one of them to mute them. I actually think it's really handy to not have too much noise, because the boop 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 that the note blocks make it kind of annoying. Anyway, I need to double check this now that I've let pistons go off a bunch. That is all okay, but this was a bit of a nightmare to plan out. I think this is actually okay. That looks wrong though. Should the arrow not be pointing this way? I don't know if it matters. But anyway, I'm going to give it a quick little double check, and then I do in fact have bone meal ready. So we'll be testing this thing out. But if you can see in, well, my goodness, how do I even? Oh, you know what? We will also need some hopper minecarts. But if you see in there, there's an Nylium ready to roll. We just need bone meal, minecarts, and a quick double check of the redstone. Let's get done. Right, moment of truth. I'm just chucking some stuff away. I do not need all of this on me right now. So we're going to be chucking everything in there and keeping out the bone meal and the minecart hoppers. Or the hopper minecarts, whatever you want to call them. So the plan is, I believe, first things first is to chuck in the bone meal, which I've just got in this little section in here. So that should do that, and that should hopefully be facing upwards. I don't know if I can tell right now, but we'll assume I've done it correctly. But I've just realized that actually the redstone doesn't show you. We've got a little switch there, but I don't think we need that in a different position. I think down is the correct way. Everything looks powered. And what's interesting is that this section here, I've just got to think whether or not minecarts go in those. Right, enough of that. I'm doing something crazy. We're actually going to just chuck these in. I'm going to chuck them in. Obviously, we can't put them in observers, so I think the next best bet is these dispensers. I think once I start putting them in, they're going to go. I don't know if the farm needs to be on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll try it out, see if it gets going. Oh, in fact, it does. An interest. Oh, you know what? I've just realized. No wonder I can't think of where to put them. I've just remembered. It actually just needs to go on the rail. Why not think of that? Okay, yeah, you can just do this. Oh, you can't do that. I lied. You need to do like this. My goodness, dude. That one. That one. And what those will do is loop around and then come back. Wait, did I not see one going here? Wait, what? Did that one vanish? Wait, that one got stuck. Wait, he got stuck. I thought I double checked that, but did I go back to that area at some point? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. This is why this farm is made out of glass. Right, now that should have that one in there. Yes, so we should have 1, 2, and 3 dispensers. Nice, we shouldn't have to get down here again. And I guess... You know what, let me give you a quick tour with free camera real quick, just so you can see the design as a whole, and then we'll click the lever and get it going. This was meant to be a quick thing, and it took far too long. Okay, helicopter false is in the air, or should I say drone? I don't know about having a helicopter in a cave, but you know. Here, obviously, is the storage. It just comes down here into the thing. We know how that works. Now, these are waterlogged rails here and here, which is basically, I guess, it like these detector rails drop the minecarts. They go into the water system and then hop in, basically get back into here via the hoppers, of course, and then go back around again and get pushed. It's kind of like a loop system. It's very, very cool. It's actually the first time I've personally experienced it. I've got this whole system here, which of course is the power, which powers up here too, which I just explained how the rendog heads work. They are a redstone component. I'm not sure exactly how up here works, but you know, we'll just skip that. Oh, this actually works. This piston here is to push these sections as it goes back and forth. You can actually just have both nyliums in there. It's very, very good. And so it should be able to just produce a sort of 50-50, I think. And then obviously this is a bone meal system. And what else am I missing? Anything else? I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's basically a moving floor. And that's the part that I know and kind of love. I can't lie. But anyway, it's moment of truth time. Gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Not think about it. But here it is. Oh, dude, look at this. Oh, dude, it's working instantly. Oh, wait, and I'm picking stuff up. Not my plan. But it's all coming out straight instantly. Look at this. Bro. Oh, in fact, you know what? That was a stack of bone meal blocks. So let's let that run till it runs out and see just how many of these things we have. Because honestly, I want to know just how many nether plants I'm getting for my buck, you know? Right, moment of truth. I have sorted them myself. Oh, not very well apparently though. But this is a look into how much of stuff we got. I didn't expect to get this though. I do have a little bone meal farm for this that was just a little 5-second thing I could make on a stream a long while ago actually. So I've got plenty of these. In fact, the shock box worth of each color. But these are the more difficult ones. I am still missing the, what are they called? The little sprouts, I think, from this one. I'm not sure how to get those. In fact, I'm not sure if this actually produces those. So you'll have to let me know. But this is amazing. From 1 stack of bone meal, this is how much I got. It didn't lose any, to my knowledge. I didn't see any. I did look around it. And yeah, there's nothing else hidden anywhere else. And so, yeah, I do really like how this looks as well. It looks pretty cool from out here. And yeah, I like that I built it down here in the cave. It's going to work really nicely with this kind of setup. I don't know if I want them all ordered. I'm going to have a little maybe market stalls or something mixing it up in here. But for now, that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to pick up all my stuff. And we'll leave this to when I need it in the future. Great stuff. Right, well, no dilly-daddling. I'm going to start building this thing. And Noddy is going to inspect it afterwards, aren't you, Noddy? Yeah, he is. He's going to be... In fact, you're going to be watching me. I do have to build a wall here. But, you know, you've got vision. You can see through walls and stuff, right? Why did he look shocked at me? like how did you know? I know everything, Noddy. Wait, no, wait, do I? I mean, that would be wild. Anyway, I think it's about time we just get building this thing. I am just going to get myself some blocks together. The plan is to have a deep slate based, that's not deep slate. Deep slate's in one of these. Deep slate there-ish. Some in there. Deep slate based walls, like darker than these ones, just like fully deep slate. A lot of tile. And then, yeah, we'll work on the interior. But I think it's going to be best to put the walls in first. So let me just do that real quick and I'll tell you what the interior is I'm planning. Okay, here it is. And I'll be honest, at nighttime, it doesn't stand out very much. But I think seeing as that this is going to be going over to this sort of color scheme, much lighter, like stone and tough, I think this will stand out eventually. And there's going to be like foliage and stuff blocking some of these walls. And it's not going to be as maybe merging in as it looks like right now. We're going to add a little bit of mangrove, I think, out the front too, I think I've decided. But this is what it looks like inside right now. And I've decided a couple of things. I think I like the idea of having a little seating area or something here. And then I did think that, I think that I wanted a place to store things. Like I have the stuff in here. I've moved it all in here now. And I think I'm going to do a bit of a storage thing here. Like maybe just like 2 or 3, maybe barrels, maybe shulkers. I'm not really sure exactly yet. But maybe a bookcase sort of vibe there. Maybe even here as well, just above these guys. And I don't know if there's a lot. I mean, I guess there's a similar amount of room, maybe a little bit less here. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit excess bamboo storage could be kind of cool there. I'm not sure if I could sort that out actually automatically. That could be kind of cool. Is there a way to do that where it filters into one here and this pushes into some sort of chests? I'm not really sure. Anyway, I want to leave the hooches there because they're going to be behind the scenes, keeping it all lit up. And yeah, I did put in this kind of similarly to like how I've done the sort of elevator kind of vibes elsewhere. So I do like the idea that I could come up to a second story without needing a staircase. Although, if I leave this empty, I could also add just a staircase if I need to. I think it's a bit of a tight spot for that, but we'll see. We'll see. I think what I'm going to do is start building up the walls. I think I'm going to use this block, which I think is mangrove, not jungle. In fact, let's press F3. That's not it. What is this? Mangrove. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going to use mangrove and mangrove. So I think walls maybe made out of this would be kind of cool. I like that as a wall texture. So I think I'm going to base on that. And I think I'm going to roll a time lapse and explain to you during that my process. Let's do it. So I thought I'd stop what I'm doing for just a second, just to talk about my process here a little bit. So you could tell I already had a little bit of a block palette in mind when I did this, but it has changed, as you can see, with these blocks. These were in fact these, but seeing as though I added more bricks in this one, I wanted to sort of replicate these. Now, they're not exactly the same size, I don't think. Yeah, they're actually one wider on this side, but it's very kind of symmetrical, right? I might even do something like this where I don't think I have the blocks ready, but, you know, something like this where I'll just, like, also put those there just to add to that, maybe. And you see that even though it isn't actually symmetrical, it kind of is at the same time. And then you kind of tweak little bits as you go. Like, you know, I've used some of these here, and then I'll put that there instead. You know, make it sort of work for the other side. This looks a little bit boring right now, but I think it's similar to how we did that over there. Of course, it's raining. Good job. But that looks more exciting now that I've added detail. So I think this is what's going to happen in here too. I do need to get a roof on it ASAP because the rain is coming in. But I think this is working out great. I just need to figure out a roof. I'm actually thinking a rounded glass roof, similar to like here with the brown glass. Little kind of, like you get in kind of shopping malls. Like those little thin shopping malls with a little like raised roof. That's what I was kind of imagining. I don't know why. I don't know if it'll work. I think it'll have to be indoors. I think the room will go higher than that. But I might add it in anyway, just for to see how it looks. But I'm going to need some more mangrove because, as you can see, I've ran out. So I've got to go and grab some wood. Well, I was about to say, while it's raining, we'll take a quick break because it's kind of miserable building in the rain. But I need to take a break anyway because I forgot last episode to do Mission Possible. And, well, I've got a token. Although I don't think I can actually spend that token, so I'm going to just go without it, assuming I don't need it. But I'm going to go yonder and check this thing out because I've been meaning to, and I don't even know what I'm going to get from it, and so I don't know what quest I'm going to get, and so what I need to do. Also, no one's on right now, so if it involves anyone being online, it can't be on this episode probably, so we'll have to put a pin in it for next episode if that's the case. But I think that this is the building here. Okay, I'm stupid. There are actually stairs in here. I came back in here like 2 seconds later. Ring the bell to get a mission. Okay, it's this looks like a trap. Okay, device is not going on anymore. It's fine. Just gonna stand back. Well, that's scary. So is this book. Oh, no. The book says 19. Okay, not a bad number. Install a secret note block in another hermit space that dings on a longer timer, can be random too. The sound of the note block is of your choosing. A longer timer? It dings on a longer timer. I'm not super sure what that means. In fact, I might try and do that today if I can. I've run out of time for the episode, but let's get back to building for a bit, and then at the very end, we will see if that's even possible. Well, I wasn't planning to record, but then I just heard in unison that noise. Oh my goodness, dude. They must have spawned literally above me. Oh my god, sorry, I wish I was recording. That actually probably jump scared me. They went, huh. And there's no other mob sound in here. Yeah, you guys gotta patrol elsewhere. You must have literally spawned up there or something. Okay, just adding the finishing touches that I have time for. I am running it low on time right now. It is already Saturday, the day that I want this video to go up, but it might be up Sunday, so apologies for that. But I love those as railings. They are my absolute favorite for railings. Look at that. Oh, I like this. Have I got camera on? No, it's just quite bright in here. Okay. I have to tweak the lighting then. I kind of... You know what? Actually, no, I quite like it. It was quite good. I do like this roof, but yeah, I do think that that's going to be just an interior roof. Does mean that room above this might be a bit more challenging. Might mean that there's only spaces here and here, which aren't necessarily that tiny. They're pretty small. But if they just link up to outside, maybe there's a staircase up into here, and it's a bit more of like a viewing platform kind of vibe. I don't know. This could also be taller, but I kind of like it being kind of cozy and cramped. Those are two words that don't really go together, but you get the gist. I don't want this build to feel big. Like, you know, it's loads of little bits inside this bigger, like, thing. Because I feel like I get a little bit distracted by the big, you know, build, and then I forget all the details, which is the thing I love and want to do this season a bunch. But anyway, I think it's time to get some note block magic going. Let's get some pranking. You know, I've missed it. I've missed it big time. And I get to blame Iskall for this one. So that works. That works well. But who are we going to prank? That's the question. Okay, so we've got a note block set up, and I guess let's check out different sounds real quick. Well, that's terrifying, but also not super realistic. I'm assuming we want to trick them, but I don't really know. There was no particular aim, I think, on the book. That's kind of good. Trying to think what's going to be good, like maybe subtle, maybe they're going to catch it on camera more likely. The ding's on a longer timer. I don't know what that longer timer thing means. I feel like these are not super believable right now. I might have to wait till the next episode when I have a better plan. But also that means that then I have the less chance of it being a surprise. It can make different noises every time you click it. So if I have multiple heads of the same one, actually it can be more realistic. Wait, this is actually super smart, and I somehow didn't realize this was a thing, because the spider didn't sound very good, but if it was a different one, it could sound pretty good. Okay, I got some thinking to do. Okay, after some thinking and some planning, I've got a spot. It's underneath Azuma's storage room. He is not online right now, but probably will be before the episode's up, maybe. And so I think he's going to be perfect, but maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. Just don't let him know. Just don't let him know. Anyway, we're going to put it underneath here, and I'm just going to do it and show you and test it afterwards, because I've only got the calibrated one. Might be a bit trickier to get going, but I did check underneath here, and there is just a hole. So as long as it's not near any of the redstone, I might put it over this side, because it is going to need some water, I think, just to make the skulk quiet. Okay, I've actually moved this thing down. So what I'm going to do is head up and see if it's actually going to work. I've moved it down because I want him to be able to only make it go off when he's over here. I heard the skulk, but I didn't hear the... I've made it so that when you walk around, it doesn't go off straight away. Right, I am done. I've added the llama because, of course, gotta add the llama, right? Anyway, what's really nice is that I've made this so that if he's wandering around looking for it, like really looking for it, he will not, like, set it off. Whereas if he stands still for a bit, it will go off again, right? And so he won't be able to, like, try and, find exactly where it is very easily, unless he's using free cam, of course, which, you know, kind of cheaty. I think it is spawn proof down here. Good. I don't want to leave mobs. Well, I do need to get out of here. So there you go. Thanks, Iskall, and sorry, Azuma, but also you're welcome. And also, wait, I need to get rid of those blocks. Can't leave them there. Wait, is there an exit here? I have to leave this place like it was when I got here, because I can't be giving away. Whoa, this is also in the redstone. Wait, no, there's a space up here, right? I think. Yeah. Aha. Beautiful. We're free. Well, with that, I would actually say that I'm done. Of course, I have to wait till Azuma actually sees it. It's not clear in either book whether or not I need to check that it's actually been successful first, but it also does say, that it needs to be kind of recycled fairly quickly, so I'm going to assume I can do this. If it fails, I could do it again. I could do that again, don't worry. But I think let's chuck in this. Oh, and get our second token. And guess what? That's the wrong button. Guess what? 2 mission tokens equals a spin. Oh, what does a spin do? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Hello? Spin, but where? I've broken it. Well, I don't have time to fix it, but okay. Well, like, where's the spin button? Is there a button? I'm missing something. I think it just comes up there, but like, there's no. Oh, oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. No one saw. No one saw that. I gotta leave. It was mean to me, and then I was mean to it, and now we're even. But also, I would like a prize, please. But what? This is not clear though, Iskall. Come on. Maybe it's upstairs. Anyway, by the looks of it, Iskall's just hopped on to fix it. Of course, Iskall man replies instantly, when I have an issue with his thing. But anyway, long story short, wait. You're kidding me. No. I literally thought I'd pranked myself then. I heard you guys making noises. That is the beautiful end to today's episode. I'm gonna grab those tokens back from Iskall when he's fixed it, and I trade with these guys real quick. That's so funny. The whole time I've been on, 2 lots of pillagers, but none of you were the only person on. None of you guys spawned, but now at the end of my episode you did. What a beautiful finale. So from me and these guys, we'll catch you later. Bye.